Hey guys, it's Seth with Stage Right. Today we're going to do a lesson on the major pentatonic scale. If you've watched a recent lesson on the minor pentatonic scale, good news for you, you already know your major pentatonic. Because basically what your major pentatonic scale is, your minor pentatonic scale moved down 3 frets. So we're going to work in the key of A today, since that's what we did for the minor pentatonic. So we start that on the 5th fret. If you remember, your minor pentatonic looks like this and sounds like this. So what you do with that, move it down 3 frets to your 2nd fret and start it there, and there's your major. So basically the only thing that's going to change with those 2 scales is where your root notes are and what you're going to emphasize for doing your licks and creating your lead and doing your solos and stuff like that. So the first root note, if you know from the minor pentatonic, is going to be on that 5th on your top string. So, and then continuing down. There's another root note on your 4th string down on the 2nd fret, then continuing on, and then on your 5th fret, bottom string. So that's just going to, change how you do your bends and how you're going to emphasize those root notes, because they're in different positions than what you're used to with your minor. And the good thing about your minor and major is you can intermingle them. If you're in a major key, you don't necessarily have to play your major pentatonics all the time. You can switch in between your major and your minor, and that's going to give you some different sounds. And to show you that, I'm going to just play a couple licks, and I'm going to switch from the minor back into the major, back into the minor, so that you can see and hear the difference between the two, because your minor pentatonics are going to be a darker, more of a bluesy or more rockin' sound, whereas your major is going to be more of a happy, sweet, kind of like country or like a softer rock kind of sound. But that's not to say that those are specifically for those genres. You can use them and intermix them however you'd like. That's the beauty of it. You can get creative with this, and it's going to instantly give you new tools to be able to mix up your sounds. So let's get to it. Here's the a minor sounding lick. And then here's a major sounding lick. So you can just hear the difference. That the major sounds a little more country and a little bit happier than, two very similar licks, just different, switching up the notes. And that's really what it is. The notes are just slightly changing from that minor sound to the major sound, which is why it sounds, happier. But it's an easy tool. It's an easy thing to really get into for you beginners right away, and add new sounds to your playing. So, I hope this was helpful, and stay tuned for some of the future lessons that we're going to have coming out.